Counting coins is a really important thing to know how to do because you're always going to want to buy things, and in order to buy things, you have to be able to pay for things. And in order to pay for them, you have to be able to give the right amount of money. So we learned last week about pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters. A penny is worth 1 cent. A nickel is worth 5 cents. A dime is worth 10 cents. And a quarter is worth 25 cents. So that means that when we are counting coins, we have to count them by how much they are worth. So if I had this many pennies all lined up, it's easiest to count coins, I think, if you put them in a line. If we're going to count pennies, each penny is 1. So that means what we have to do is we're just going to count by ones. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 pennies. That means I have 5 cents. If I have a bunch of nickels, like this, nickels are 5 cents each. That means we have to count nickels by 5s. 5, 10, 15. So 3 nickels is 15 cents. If we had a bunch of dimes, I think dimes are one of the easiest things to count because dimes are counted by tens, and it's really easy to count by tens. So if I have 4 dimes, I'm going to count by tens 4 times. 10, 20, 30, 40. That means 40 cents. 25s can be a little bit tricky, but we use quarters a lot. So if I have 1 quarter, that's 25 cents. If I have 2 quarters, that's 50 cents. If I have 3 quarters, that is 75 cents. If I add 1 more quarter, that is $1, and we write $1 like this. So quarters, the biggest ones, and they have the biggest amount. This week there is this seesaw activity about counting coins. I always find it easier to start with the biggest number and count up. For example, if I was trying to count how much money is this, I have 2 dimes, a nickel, and a penny. So I'm going to start with the dimes, and I'm going to say, okay, a dime is 10, nickels are 5, and a penny is 1. So what is 10 plus 10? 10 plus 10 is 20. What is 20 plus 5? 25. What's 25 plus 1? Ooh, 26 cents. Let's try another one. What happens if I had this? What happens if I had a quarter, a dime, a nickel, and 2 pennies? I'm going to start with the coin that's worth the most because it's easier to start with the bigger number when you're adding. So a quarter is 25. I find it really helpful to label. A dime is 10, a nickel is 5, and pennies are 1. So what is 25 plus 10? That's 35. What is 35 plus 5? Let's count up. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So now these 3 equal 40. Now I have 41, 42. I have 42 cents.